The Atlanta Braves taking on and the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Edman in position. And there's one down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated
man
hitter,
at first,
Marcell
one away.
Ozuna.
There's a strike.
Count is full.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Acuna headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over.
Slides, but it gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe. So bases all loaded up. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
One ball,
Right on third. Olsen on second. Profar at first. One gone. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. But a run does score on the play. So here's Murphy now. And that's outside.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early. Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right
now. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 3 runs. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. Tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction?
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there.
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. A little bit high. And now 3-2.
We got a full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one.
No, that's down. Ball.
Cutting but missing down low. That smash towards center. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be.
That's a
Had some trouble with it.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Next pitch
2-1.
misses way outside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And it's even up.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Here's the pitch to Olson. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's a little high. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Profar now. Right side, and that's just foul. Riley leads off first with 1 away. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count.
Squirts away a little bit. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard. Here's Sean Murphy. In the dirt. That one missing inside. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time. As we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Ball.
And it is 2-1. Left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that's down and away.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Nothing doing for the back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Check swing. He went 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Throw on to Freeman, and Acuna retired. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Outside low, 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Hot shot to third. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mookie Betts. The 1-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throw on to Olsen. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
One
The
ball, 2
Dodgers
strikes.
trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Riley now. That one misses.
Ball 4,
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
batting,
Hitter
the first
didn't offer
baseman,
at it.
Matt
Now he has somebody to
Olson.
worry about over at first.
Ball.
Here is Matt
2
Olson.
balls,
You
1
know,
strike.
these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus
Now
exit
batting. Left
velocity,
fielder,
and that doesn't happen
Jackson
by accident.
Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And the Dodgers. Evan Phillips gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in turn.
This one popped up. Freeman giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And here it comes. And there's a ball. One out. Base is full. Ground ball left side. Could be two. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I hear you, big dog.
Teoscar Hernandez.
That one ripped.
Teoscar Hernandez says no-hitter, no shutout. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang. Fourth of the year. We're back.
His fourth home run of the season. It's
Ball was absolutely
They
launched.
just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're
Bang,
going nuts.
bang, bang, bang.
Oh, that one got the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's hard hit on the line. Harris makes the play. One away. Tommy Edman at the plate. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to. So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Edmonds pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the grab. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a miss at a slider.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Kike Hernandez says he wants his first of the year. Oh yeah. We are definitely back. Come on, boys, find a way.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears
Bang,
are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Bang.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive. Short.
Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Chris Taylor now. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. Taylor out of the play. Back here in L.A. And now Marcell Ozuna swings through that one out in front that time. Fights it off. You'll see another. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Ground ball up the middle. Hernandez over to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And two away to start the seventh. Here's Matt Olson. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away. Will Smith to the plate, looking to get the tying run on base, and that is out of play.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Profar has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Nothing doing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we're at the top of the eighth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Jurickson Profar. Too low, and it it's ball 3. Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. And now it's going to be Sean Murphy. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, right side. Pajes on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now batting.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Next offered in there for a strike. 2-2. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs in the inning. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting loose as well.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This to third. Zips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through that. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here is Michael Harris the second. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball. Count full.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Austin Riley. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Raisel Iglesias on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
This is the type of hitter his club wants it to play, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-run game, bottom 9. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump. And kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Murphy fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So they're down. Their final. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Shohei Ohtani looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 is the count.
Iglesias is just 1 strike away. A changeup missing. Now 2-2.
2-2.
High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 3-2 the final.